Hey guys, I think 2014, 2015 trapping season is going to be a good one. I have a feeling about this winter. It's going to be a very successful winter. I'm already starting to pile up my bait and lures already. I gotta have that ready come November 1st. So I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of lure here. I've been prepping for winter and some new stuff here that I got. Inside of this pail here, I got some lure that I never used before. It's actually muck-tuck beluga whale blubber, fat, whatever, beluga whale anyways. So I got that. It came from the Mackenzie Delta from a relative. So this bait I put in here last spring when there was still snow on the ground, so it's been rotting all summer in the sun, getting a smell pretty good. I never used this before, but I'm hoping it'll work good on wolverines. I haven't opened the lid yet and smelt it. That's something we're gonna have to test out here. We gotta test our fucking lures, make sure it's good, huh? So a few times it was just big chunks of fat, beluga whale fat that I threw in here, and now I just shake it around. It just sounds like slop in there. So I hear good things about this lure, so we're gonna find out here this winter actually. So let's open her up and let's see how she is, huh? Okay. Don't want to be getting this shit on you, I don't think. Oh my god, that's fucking gross. Oh. Can't really smell it. Well, I don't want to get my head right in that bucket. It has a really different smell to it, something definitely the animals would like. Not a really rotten smell, but a weird smell. Really hard to explain. So this is it. This is what my muck-tuck brewed into over the summer. See, it's just thick oil in there. Whew. Yeah, it has a weird smell to it. Not a pleasant smell at all, but not an overly rotten smell. Well, anyways, we're gonna find out this winter how this muck-tuck works. See if it's as good as everyone says it is. We'll know right away. I'll douse out on my moose hide there for Wolverine. Wolverine's never smelt this before, not around this area. So we're gonna find out this winter, guys. I'll put it to the test. And over here I got a moose hide. I've been saving it here. This moose was shot this fall. What I'll do with this moose hide here, and I'll cut that up in about 5 pieces. That's just great for wolverines, man. Wolverines just love moose hide. Moose heads, anything. Them wolverines, they'll take that right quick. So that's pretty valuable wolverine bait right there. I'll just put the hide in the set with some 330s around it, most likely. I had the head around here somewhere, but I think that bear packed it away. So this is what that bear did when I wasn't in camp. He came by and tore up my good Bravo seat. You see his claw marks in there. Bear's been known to do shit like this, huh? So you can see his marks now. Good. Me and Charlie were out chicken hunting, come back, and that's what that bear did. He didn't bother anything else, but so I could be expecting him back anytime now. So Charlie's on bear duty. In here, what I've been saving up in here, this is all the wings and heads and guts and scraps from rough grouse. So those are all really good for bait. You put your commercial lure on the wings, hang that up above your set or in your set or whatever, and a lot of the animals, well, all animals like eating chickens, I think. So yeah, that's good. That's pretty valuable bait for lynx and wolverines. You could use those for any predator animal. So let me know what kind of bait you guys use for various types of animals you catch. I'd love to hear about it. Leave me a comment. Kind of in a hurry, running out of daylight. Gonna head down the river and harvest some chickens. I need some supper, and I also need some more wings for the bait pile. So this is what I've been playing around with lately. I got my GoPro mounted on my HMR, so you see what I'm shooting. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys a little clip I took from yesterday. I got her figured out, so I'm gonna go play with that for a little bit. Okay, talk to you guys soon.